So yeah, guys, what we're going through today, we got the handstand stuff. Okay, 15 palm push-ups. We're doing then 10 monkey walks, and that's each side. So it might be 20 total. Okay, you're going to do then a 30-second wall facing handstand. So the whole drill of the wall facing handstand is trying to get a really good line. Okay, so think about the rib cage, the nose, the thighs touching the wall. And then we're going through is a 30-second prone arm raise. So that prone is on the ground. Okay, really focusing on engaging the shoulders through the back, getting that switched on. And then we're doing 30 seconds worth of what you call heel pulls. So heel pull is where you kick up to the wall, okay, in your handstand. And then what you're going to do is you're going to focus on sort of drawing your heels away from the wall by staying one nice and tight, but you're pressing through the fingers to do that. Okay, once your heels are off a little bit off the wall, you can then try and keep them off the wall as long as possible without falling over. Okay, obviously you fall over, you're just going to the ground the opposite way. But if you find yourself going away from the wall too quickly, that's when you kind of release your fingers and press through your palms. So that's the heel pull drill, one of my favorite drills for a handstand. We're going to start, however, just warming up your wrists. So we're going to go through that quickly. Couple of just wrist circles on the ground. So we'll do some floor work really quickly, get everyone sort of warming up. A little bit. We're like a million layers on, so I don't know if I can actually move. Okay, so you're going through their hands are wide, and then you're doing a couple of circles, okay? Just repping through that 10 times. Really focus on pressing through your fingertips, especially when you come forward. Okay, once you're about close to 10, I think on 6, 9, and 10. You're going to go the other way. So 10 times. The warm up on the wrist will be quite quick. 5. 10. And then once you've done that, you're going to be going through and just bending the wrist backwards. So you get the crease of the elbow forward, pulling back through. Okay, you can go one at a time. You can go both. Obviously, if it really hurts, take your hands further back. Will make it easier. Okay, and then just rocking backwards and forwards 10 times through there. 9, 10. Good work. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of circles, a couple of rolls. Okay. So going through. Okay, so rolling over. I think going the other way. A couple of times, 10 circles each way. Once we're done, that's going to be it. Okay, we're going to start doing with the palm push-ups. Okay, so with those palm push-ups, you're going through, just on the ground. Okay, so be through their fingers nice and wide. The closer my knees are, the easier it's going to be. Obviously, as you're getting stronger in them, okay, it's 15 reps, so it's quite a high number. Moving the knees further away, you're going to press up, control it down, 1, and then drive back up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 15 total, so already high number, keeping that control. As soon as you touch the floor, you back up, controlling that movement back down to the ground. Already getting a bit of a burn through the forearms. So it's 15 times. So I'll demo like the monkey walk. See if I can fit in. And you can just go side to side on this one. Okay, so going through there, I'd be in my squat position. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my If I'm going to my left, my right arm's going to come down, sort of in line with my left foot, place it nice and soft, my left hand, and then I'm going to kick my hips up to where I'm comfortable, okay? I'm trying to get my back as close to vertical as possible. The whole point of this as well is, as I move, try and get your shoulders over the hands, okay? So say if I'm moving this way, try not to be there, try and be right over the hands so I can kick up nicely. As I move sideways, okay, it's just going to go through, kick up, legs come up, and try and be as soft as you can, okay? And then it'll be the other side. So you're trying to get that vertical height. You might even find as you move, that was a bad one, I'll go left and right. I'm trying to possibly stall a little bit and be as soft as possible, okay? So you're going to be doing 10 each side on those monkey walks. Okay, so you can try that at home. It's just about playing, okay? Kind of getting that feel for being a little bit lighter in the air. Okay, so trying to get that vertical. You can get Ben to join in with you, Chelsea. Sounds like an excuse. No. So you're trying to think about getting the hips over the hands, getting the hips as high as you can, and focusing on that vertical back. Some of us taking like a little bit more courage. Nice, Rich, to get that height. And think about being as soft as possible. So coming down as slowly as you can with those feet. Okay, so to do that, your weight does have to be forwards. So 10 each side, trying to be soft on the hands. Nice, guys. It's like as you play your Mikey one, didn't feel too vertical, didn't get too high. You get a few where you get a little bit higher. Okay, that's it, Chelsea. That was higher. So nice, Laurie. So having sort of that confidence to kick up, get that height, slow as possible. So getting through about 10 each side. So trying to stack those shoulders, getting the hips up nice and high. That's it, Fran. So everyone testing to see what sort of height you can get. Nice and smooth down, soft as you can with those feet. You'll be softer as you stack that joint more, as you get the hip actually higher, okay, as that weight is over the shoulders. That's it, Kim. So going through, finishing up. So once we've done 10 each side, and we can go different things, we're going to spend 30 seconds in a wall-facing handstand. So the whole point with the wall-facing handstand, think about quite a close grip, really reaching up, okay? So it might be a closer arm position than you'd normally go for your handstand, and you're looking at getting up to the wall, okay? Chest facing the wall, thighs facing the wall, okay, and head through. One thing, bear in mind, the closer you get to the wall, the easier it actually is. Sometimes it feels like you're about to topple over, but once you actually get right in that wall, because all the joints are stacked, it's much easier to hold. So think about staying nice and tight, pointing the toes, keep your glutes engaged, okay, and that rib cage pulled down, so the stomach should be drawn off the wall. Okay, so I'll start the timer up. So kick through, 30 seconds, okay? In 3, in 2, in 1. If you're already up there, don't worry, okay? Keep holding to what you think is 30 seconds, but I'm starting that timer now anyway. Okay, Jen, that looks awesome. Okay. So just walking up to where you feel you can go. It may initially the first time, may not go all the way to the wall. That's it, Chelsea. All about the arms being locked. That's it. Nope. Not liking it. In 3, 2, 1. Walking down. Always a little bit of confidence as well with that. Might be the elbows as well, though. Okay. So what we are going to go through now is a prone raise. So you face down, okay, and a prone raise. So if you're looking at Laurie's screen, I know she knows it. Okay, so she's going to be head down, okay, through the floor. She's going to squeeze through her shoulder blades and then lift up, okay, the arms. What you're trying to do in that position, think of it like your wall-facing hands. And you can relax for a second, Laurie. Good work. Is your wall-facing hands and you're drawing your abs off the floor. You're squeezing the glutes, drawing the stomach away. So you imagine you've kind of got like a hollow position, but face down into the ground, and then you draw the arms away. Okay, so it's all about the middle of those shoulder blades. If you can, thumbs up is amazing. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds, okay, together. Imagine being as tall as possible. So in 3, in 2, in 1, go for it. 30 seconds. So nice and tall, really stretching out. I know Lisa and Kim know the scale can be that point plank. Okay, drawing an arm up. Keep holding, people, squeezing through. Imagine being as tall as possible. You've got 8 seconds. Okay, so be quite tough. Try and bring the hands in a little bit closer if you haven't already to each other. Okay, and done. Good work. Okay, we're going to be doing the heel pull. So it's my favorite drill, about 30 seconds worth. Okay, really good drill for you to sort of feel what's happening with that handstand. So I'm going to kind of show you, I'm quite far away. All it is, it's probably better if I just explain it because my wall's miles away, is if you kick up into your normal handstand now, so you kick up against the wall, and then all you got to focus on doing is not trying to pull your feet away by putting the feet away. You're going to get nice and tight, and you're going to push through your fingers, and that in itself should draw the feet away. However, once you're there, you're going to try and balance. So I'll show you really quickly if I can. You kind of see what's happening in the screen. But once I kick up, so kick up into my handstands, push up nice and tall, and then I push through my fingers to draw myself away, and I'm right now quite light against the wall, and then I'm pressing through my palms. And at the moment there, I wasn't actually on the wall. So I kind of found the position, pushed away, and then it's a little balance between palms, okay, to fingers. So if I'm going away from the wall too much, I press through the palms. That's going to push me back into the wall and lighten my fingers. And then to push myself away, it's about pressing through those fingers. So that's why we do things like those hand push-ups, okay, a lot of hand control. So that's what you're going to sort of play with. You might kick up, press through your fingers, come straight down. That's fine. Okay, it's all about just learning that position. Okay, so we'll go through about 30 rough seconds in 3, 2, 1. Give that a play. Nice, Charles. So you might just find that the first couple of times you press and you just press yourself away from the wall, from your fingers. That's learning the movement. Okay. So you might find you press away and you come off the wall a little bit. Okay, and then if you feel yourself going away, that's when you think, okay, lighten the fingers, push through the palms. We'll keep playing about 10 more seconds. But yeah, if you're doing any drill sort of against the wall, 2, 1, and you're doing a handstand hold against the wall to get better at your handstand, that's the way to practice it. Don't think about putting your feet away, think about pressing through the fingers. Okay. That's it for the first round. We're going to start from the beginning. So with that whole point of pressing through the fingers, we're going to go back into the finger push-ups. Okay? But yeah, loads of it is about hand control, awareness. And the only way you're going to improve your awareness as well is by being upside down. Okay, so doing it more often. So we'll go through in 3, 2, 1, doing your 15 palm push-ups, nice and slow. So if you haven't got a team in for the Valentine Games, do so. I think we're releasing the second workout today. So really soft down, trying to keep those elbows straight if we are pressing through the fingers. And then light palms every time we hit for those 15 reps. So finished up. Once we have, okay, we're going to do those monkey walks. Okay. So it's the same thing, getting that sort of feel for getting the weight over. So 10 monkey walks each side. We'll go into that now. Okay. So focusing, getting the hips up high. So how light can you be when you come down with the feet? So lots of us staying quite compact, okay? Loading the hands up, keeping those arms locked, and then getting those shoulders over the hands. That was a good one, Laurie. Okay. That's it, Ollie. Nice people, good work. Actually need to mark Ollie down. So also in other news, we've got a shipment of our rig that's going to be made bigger. That's coming through now. It's been ordered. And more barbells, more plates as well coming. So we've got, I think, 3 more girls barbells, 2 more guys at practice, and then like we've got loads of 5s. So I think we've got 16 more 5s, 10 more 10s. And then more dumbbells, kettlebells, mainly lighter ones. Okay. So going through that, doing the monkey walk, so it's feeling nice and soft. We'll keep this today 2 rounds. We're going to do that wall facing handstand now. So it's all about that line going up to the wall. Okay, as I said, the closer you get, the easier it actually is as those joints get stacked. Okay, so we'll go in 3 seconds. 2, 1. We'll go for it now. So 30 seconds starts now. Nice, Charles. That's it. No, close. All about just the midline, yeah? Really tight midline. Okay, that bit away from the wall, when you sort of like 45 degrees, okay, from the wall, that's going to be the hardest point to hold. Okay, when you're about 45 degrees out. So it's all about trying to get to that wall, get to that close point. Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Yeah, but as I said, it takes practice as well to get to those positions. So a lot of people have been going through the handstand workshops, also doing these a lot. Okay, so people are improving dramatically, considering Jen couldn't get up to the wall when she first started, and now she's like completely perfectly stacked. So looking good, Jen, as well. So just all about practicing the movements. Going through, we're going to start again, okay, with that prone raise. Okay, so engaging the shoulders. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. 30-second holds. Nice work. So he's squeezing through. How high can you get those hands off the floor as well? Keeping them close together as well. So drawing them in. We've got 10 more seconds left. Nice, Chelsea. So really engaging, stretching tall as you can, Rich, with those lats. That's it, mate. 2, 1. Well done. Have a rest. We're going to do the heel pulls again. So a little bit of play, okay, on those heel pulls. Okay, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Go for it, guys. It's a rough 30 seconds. It might be a little bit more, give or take. I'd say just give. Okay. So it's about getting that tightness in the midline. Really thinking about engaging the glutes as well. Okay. That way, if your body is nice and taut, okay, you can press away from the wall and your heels will move more easily. Okay, it's like keeping that connection. Okay, keeping the midline locked down and then feel that sort of press away, getting the palms to drive in. Yeah, all about that tightness. Last few seconds finishing up. That's Charles. So you can see a few sort of wobbling off the walls, which is what we're kind of looking for, is that little wobble away, wobble back. Might as well keep going 10 seconds if you're still there. So last time we're doing it, it's 3, 2, going for it. And when you're ready, coming down, I'm going to take you through the workout today. So we'll do 2 rounds of that today. Okay, handstand practice. As I said, honestly, all about consistency and then just building up some of the movements as well. So if you're battling for sort of the things like the wall-facing handstand, holding at the top of the plank, and then holding at a plank with the feet raised, and then ultimately is going up towards that wall as well. It does take a bit of courage and a bit of faith. Okay. However, the workout. So I put a bit of a twist in. If you saw it online last night, I added something, and I tend to do that with the lockdown lives. Okay. So the workout is 5 rounds for time. I've given it a 12-minute time cap, which I'm hoping is kind of quite a harsh time cap, and it turns into an AMRAP for most people, because I don't really want people hanging around for like 10 minutes and finishing in 2 minutes. So it is 20 air squats, okay, 20 alternate lunges. Then it's going to go into 20 split squat jumps, which I'll explain, okay, and then you're going to go through 10 squat jumps, and then what I'm hiding at the bottom is after each round, okay, so also 10 handstand push-ups, okay, or it can be a pike handstand push-up as well. So you can be a pike or downward dog handstand push-up is the way I describe the scaled version of it after each round, okay? So if you think of it, you've got roughly just over 2 minutes a round. Okay, so kind of choose a scale that's going to work with you with the handstand push-ups. So the scaled handstand push-up is just a downward dog. So I should be okay to do. I've got a bit of a sore chest. Okay, so I might be okay. Anything overhead tends to be okay for me. So if I'm stacked up nice and tall, okay, it's fine. And you're going to go down, head hits, forearms are vertical, and then pressing up. Okay, keeping that vertical position. Pressing up. So that's going to be your pike. Okay, handstand push-up. Other movements, split squat jump. Okay, so you've got the lunge, we'll be alternating. Okay, with the alt lunge, so you're just going backwards. Split squat jump. Basically, think of it like a lunge. Smaller lunge. 1, jumping through. 2, 3. It's quite a compact lunge. So you sort of see where my knee is in line with my ankle. That's kind of the distance you're doing, and you're staying on the same side. Okay, so you're going to go 10 on one, then 10 on the other. Okay, with that split squat jump. Okay.
Can you show me again? Sorry, I missed it.
Sorry, so there, in my position, my legs are in pieces from yesterday. So going through, split squats, 1, 2, yeah. You can use your arms as well. I was just concentrating on making it nice and small for you. So it's essentially like a lunge. We're a little bit smaller, so it's more of a squat pattern. Okay, I don't mind if it's too much like a lunge, but we're going all on the same side, then all on the other side.
How many pike I'm doing, but handstand press 10.
10 reps. So we've got 20 air squats, 20 alt lunges, 20 split squat jumps, 10 on each side. Okay, 10 squat jumps. Okay, and then you're going into those 10. Okay, breaking it up, handstand push-up. So bear in mind, make the handstand push-up quite a tough scale because you've got all the leg work. Okay, you get plenty of time, obviously, to rest in between. You're probably talking like 90 seconds, 2 minutes to rest. Okay, or not really rest, but let those shoulders get a bit of a breather while the legs get fired up. Okay. All right. So standing by, I'll set my timer up. A lot of people write those workouts out, keep track of their rounds. But yeah, so essentially it is 20, 20, 20, 10, 10. Okay, so a total of 80 reps around. Okay, maybe I've been way too ambitious with thinking of it. The 12 minutes, I don't think so. Might be 14, 15 minutes. Okay, So we'll see. That time cap might change. Okay, but yeah. In 3, I've got it set to 50 minutes max on my clock. Okay, 2, 1, go. So there's 20 air squats. And kind of like this workout with those 2 movements, 20, 20, kind of a bit of a warm up into the sequence with the air squats, with the lunges before we get into the plyometric work. So I've got a PT outside the gym this morning. First thing, I think it's got a wind chill of -8 outside, so it'll be fun. Because if people are going through their lunges, it'll give me an idea sort of time. Make sure on those lunges we're extending up, we're getting the hips involved, okay? We're extending nice and tall each time. Want to work fire those glutes. So the squat jump's quite an interesting movement as well when you're thinking of like sort of that control, that balance as well through the hips. Getting a bit low if you can, Fran, that's it. Good height. So punching out those jumps, hold on. So remember that's it. And after each round, you're doing the handstand push-ups. If you're doing the pike, make it a challenge. So aiming for vertical forearms in those push-ups once you get there. Got a bunch of people on the squat jumps, on the split squat jumps. Okay, big challenge stability-wise. Also a lot of strength needed for them. Okay, nice, Chels. So some people are shooting in a space where they're shooting to try and get this workout finished. Some people are right, I'm going to see how well I can go through this AMRAP. Realistically, I'm probably going to keep it on 12 minutes. Okay. We're coming up to about 2.5 minutes in. Nice, Laurie. Good kip as well. That's it. Nice, Ollie. We'll try and fall away from the wall with the hips. That's it. That initiates the kip. Yeah, the hips do leave the wall as we kip. Okay. If you're doing the pike push-ups, aiming for those really vertical forearms. Yeah, on the way down, keeping the elbows in, shifting it forward. That is a great pike, Lisa, as well. Nice and tall. So good form, people, keeping that quality. So 3.5 minutes in. If you're just chipping through those jumps, remember it's only 12 minutes, so it's not as long as the last couple of days have been workout-wise. Okay, it's a nasty sequence of the legs though, however. Okay, doing those reps all back-to-back, those 70 reps. Okay, 4 minutes in. So I'm oohing and ahhing over the time that I'm giving you because I'm seeing a couple of people, and it's going to be normal, slowing down a bit after that first round, legs getting tired. Okay. That's it. Nice, Laurie. You Get nice and soft. And so what we try to learn on those split squat jumps is trying to keep those legs soft when we land. Keep it sort of flowing over from one to the next. And it's about 10 on each side. That's it, Chelsea. So on those air squats, thinking about keeping the chest up high, heels out. What about balance? Nice front. That's it. And we can force those handstand push-ups to challenge ourselves as only 10 decent sets, but obviously a decent amount of rest in between. I'm probably going to say we're going back to 15-minute cap, okay? So it is 15 minutes. We'll use the top cap. People out the gates really quickly, but it is biting a bit, but you can do it. And lots of people are getting to the end of their sort of second round or midway through the second round now. Okay, so good work. That's it. Nice, Kim. Some strong looking handstand push-ups. Nice, Ollie. So that's it, Rich. Much stronger pike second time through. So just trying to move through the workout. Okay, move at your pace. So 6.5 minutes in. So remember, this is a 15-minute piece. Okay. So getting close right into that sort of midway point, right in the middle of that workout. Okay, 7 minutes. So trying to keep moving as you can through that workout, chipping away. Okay, through each round. It's like fighting for those legs to keep moving. Nice work. Halfway point, people. So right in the middle now is that halfway point through the workout. Okay, so legs doing well, especially those jumps now that they already are fatigued, just sort of feeding that workout. Just keep that movement consistent. That's what you're trying to do. Just get to the end. Okay. Split jumps are tough. Nice, Ollie. Let's keep moving through the sets, people. So Laurie's got some great movement happening today. Okay. Okay, great work. So moving through, lots of people, I think, sort of third rounds, sort of coming to an end. Some people in the fourth round at the front. And lots of people as well, strong through that, maybe getting ready for that third round as well. Okay, tough workout, lots of sets. Okay. Little shakeout if you are doing that at home, and then straight back into it. Try to keep moving. Great looking pike there, Chelsea, as well. Really stacking those shoulders, making it tough for yourself. Good stuff. So Ollie, let's keep it depth. 5.5 minutes through. So sort of last part of the workout now coming up. So you're on that home stretch. okay, of that AMRAP. Aim is to try and keep moving through as well as possible. Like Jenny doesn't know what to do with her hands at the moment. What feels easier? Prisoner squats, normal squats. So many choices. Okay, you guys doing well. Awesome work, Jenny. So keep it up. 5 minutes to go. Okay, that's it, Rich. So stack it. Make the handstands hard. I honestly don't mind if you have to break that handstand into 3-4 sets. As long as you're sort of really challenging yourself, that's how you are going to get better on the handstand. Okay, rest of the movement workout should be quite fluid, so the handstand can kind of be what you call a bit of a roadblock. Okay, slowing things down as long as it's not taking you the whole workout. Okay, remember that fall away from the wall if we're kipping with the hips. So that's a fancy if you can. Keep moving through. A little shake out with those jump lunges. So last 4 minutes of the workout. Get to Ollie. Whoa. So same thing, you are finding those handstand pushes are getting like they're kind of blocking you completely, stopping you dead in your tracks. You can go through back onto the pike and sort of work on the strength. You got this, Ollie. Okay. Big kick. Yeah. So try the pike if you can, Ollie, just to finish up, mate. Okay, good effort. They're burning. Okay. So you got less than 3 minutes left in the workout. So you could keep falling away, getting that timing. A lot of handstand push-up as well. If you are sort of battling for the handstand push-up, a lot of it can also be mobility as well overhead. Okay. So 2.5 minutes. So shake out each time. Make sure we're extending those hips in the squats inside that last little piece of the workout. So finishing strong, people on the AMRAP. Just less than 2 minutes left. So big drive at home. Okay, inside 2. Okay, 1 minute 45. So nice and tight. "90 seconds. Hey, but this is it at home. Keep finishing, keep it strong. Getting into that last minute, so that last little push. So you got 1 minute left from now. Last minute, you've done 14. So this is the last little bit, last minute. That's fine. So 30 seconds. Some heavy legs. Last few. So if you can, last push. 15 seconds left. Let's go, Chelsea. You finished? Hit the spikes, even if it's a squat. Couple of air squats. 10 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You can, if you want at home, finish up the set you're on. Okay, good effort. Write those rounds down. As I said, if you're battling for handstand push-ups as well, and you sort of got the pike nailed, a lot of it can be overhead mobility. Okay. Okay, well done, Laurie. Good work. Okay, guys, well done. Give yourselves a few seconds. Grab a drink. Okay, we're going to go through a basic stretch down. Okay, so we're going to go with some lizard movements, so some lizard flow patterns. Okay, just to cool down, just to stretch down. Okay. Oh, I can't believe the jacket. Okay. So well done. Legs burning at home. So you can sort of grab that sort of dragon position for now. So you'll be nice and tall. But then if you are quite tired, only going to be there for about 30 seconds or so. And then we'll lower yourselves into that lizard, which is with the arms on the ground. It's about 20 seconds. Okay, so going down nice and low. So you're in that lizard. Okay, you can reach forward in this one. You can be quite passive like me. Okay, you can get low if you want on the forearms. I'm just feeling those hips open up a little bit. So what you can as well, give yourself a little bit of width in the start. So my front foot's a fair bit out wide. Okay. So I've got a fair bit of width. And then what I'm going to do with one arm on the ground, I'm going to press the outside knee out. So I can really open up through the adductors, through the hips. I'm driving out that knee. Okay, with my hands. Okay. So what I want you to do in about 10 seconds is I want you to push out quite firm, obviously with the hand still, but then you're going to drive in against it with your leg. Okay. So you're pressing now for 10 seconds. You're going to drive in against the arm as you push out with the arm. So it's not going anywhere. Okay. Really just resisting the arm, pressing you out for 5 seconds, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and then pressing that leg out. So, 2 and 1. And we're just going to go into a pigeon stretch now. So on the floor, really passive. So just rolling over to you in that sort of glute stretch. Same thing, minimum sort of 30 seconds there. I'll normally have my joint. I quite like being tall. You can drop down low in the pigeon. I quite like being tall so I can use the weight to sort of push the back hip down, which in turn stretches you out a little bit more. So you're focusing on that quad here, should be facing the floor on that back leg. And once you sort of feeling that stretch out, then I'll say you can basically play around with what position feels comfortable. It might be low rotating to the side a little bit. Okay, but basically just playing around in that position will be there for about 20 more seconds. Sort of a nice minute hold. 5, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll get out on the other side as well. It's the same thing. Hopping up through there. So the same thing. So you're on the opposite leg now. And it can be quite slow. So I might have both hands on the ground to begin with. Okay, make sure you've got a decent amount of width between your legs. And about 5 seconds, you're then going to start pushing out that knee. then from there, I want you to push in against the hand. So you're going to draw that knee back in against the hand the way you're pushing. With a P and F stretch there. Okay, just for 5. And then relaxing and let that leg now go further out. So you're going to keep pushing with the arm, relaxing the leg. Let the leg drift a little bit further. Just about 5 more seconds at least. 1. And then we're going to spend a good minute now just in that other side, the other pigeon. So last little stretch of the day, just that pigeon holds. Just finishing up that 1 minute. As I said, I like to start sort of quite stacked with the movement, maybe the first 30 seconds or so, and then the next 30 seconds is maybe dropping into it. But by stacking the hip, by being quite tall, I can use my weight, to get my back hip closer to the ground, get a bit more of an intense stretch passively. So if you want to, I'd say for the last 30 seconds of the stretch, you can sort of play around in those positions as you can. Drop to the ground if you want. And then same thing, play around. It could be leaning forward, leaning to the side. There's 20 seconds left there. All right, slowly coming out of that. Good work, people. That's it for today. I've taken all your names down as well. So great effort. And hopefully I'll see you sometime later in the week. Tomorrow morning I'll be in. Okay, good work though, people. Nice effort.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much.
See you
Well done.
soon.
See you then. Have a good day. See you, Ollie.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.